Check. Y ahí está, solita, sola su cuerpo, pídese de un momento, está para vacilar. Ay, ¿qué será? Y ahí está, lista para el momento.
Hey, what's up everybody, it's your boy One Gun here, and today I'm going to talk to you about my project that I'm working on, the Archive Infinity, the beginning part with the stuff I didn't get a chance to do, and now I'm catching up and starting to fill in the blanks with this storyline that I have for my character here. And I got a big chunk of it done over the past months, but ever since I left school I have more time to work on my stuff. And one of the things is that this is just a 36-second animation here, but I'm going to show you like the last few pieces of it because I don't want to show you everything. I'm just going to show you this part. This is like after she wakes up inside the laboratory. She makes her way to getting out of there, and as you see, this room got the camera work going on in the room, and when she enters the room, these doors start to open, and there's someone inside of not just only a room opens. Oh no, what's up? I got some more stuff over here. Not only a door to a room open, but many doors open, and as you can see, these guys are stepping out. Here, let me finish rendering this out real quick. There, and these guys step out, and then the room door shuts to the room. So here it is in this full. So she walks out into this big room, and she like notices these doors, these big huge doors. She looks towards one of them, and it starts to open, and then you can see it's a person inside there, and he walks out, and the door shuts quickly behind him. Now I'll show you that part. So the part I'm working on, let me close After Effects, don't save. Alright, so the next part after that is this little fight scene I made here. Let me go to the beginning, and it's basically three guys, and you got her in the middle, and this one guy comes out, throw a punch. Hold on, let me go to story mode. Cut this off so you can see a little better. You can see this guy comes out and he throws a punch at her. Kicks him in the shin. He falls, and then she kicks him in the face. And then the other guy comes, and then he tries to kick her, but she comes back and kicks him back. And then she stands and she turns around, looks at the other guy, and like trying to do a little sidestep here. Meets him face to face right here, and then he comes at her. She gets in this little pose here, and he's back fist, and then he tries to 540 kick, and then but she evades him by just backing up and just getting back in this little Matrix style kung fu pose, and then she ends it. This right here, I did it all in motion builder story mode, and if you go back and it's sort of kind of how you use iClone to put together clips or animation together, and then you make an animation based on what you've done in your sequencer or whatever inside of iClone. It's the same thing here, but it's kind of more advanced and better because you can blend your clips a lot better. You got this mode, like a ghost mode, where you can actually see where the character is, so you can actually line your character up, line your animations up. So I got this animation here, and I got this animation. I can actually line the two clips up together down here, and then come down here to blend them, or go over here in the property controls and let me click on these guys, and do other stuff with the animation so it can meld like seamlessly into each other. So after I did this animation, it took me like, I think it took me like 3 days to do this, because I was doing like 2 other projects too. So I was doing 2 other projects, and I was like, I was only able to spend like 6-7 hours a day on this, and so at times time add up, but I did this fairly quickly, and I haven't got all the bugs out the animation. I got the animation to a point to where I wouldn't have a problem modifying it or going even further inside of iClone. So when I get this in iClone, the first thing I'm going to probably most likely do is get the feel of my cameras and lights, especially inside of iClone. But I like what I see right here. It's pretty cool. I've been posting stuff I've been doing, like been doing this whole scene. I've been posting stuff on my movie maker, my iClone movie makers film group. So I've been doing that, and the next thing after this, after I finished this, is I took all the characters and exported the animations out into from Motion Builder to they changed before, no, don't save. Then I exported everything into Motion Builder. I mean, not Motion Builder, into iClone from Motion Builder. And after I did that, I just basically just came here and just started. I just went ahead and just pulled in the characters, loaded the characters all into the scene, and this is what I got afterwards. I still got a little work to do with the camera, and I gotta go and do some more animation on top of the figures, but this is what I got so far. And what I do is I try to come in here and animate, I mean not animate, but try to get the lights and the cameras and stuff the way I want them before I go in and start messing around with the animation clips. Before I start messing around with the animation, I like to go here and just get my stage set and everything, and get the cameras right, and the move, how I want the characters to move on the camera, and placing the cameras where I want to. Somebody told me that I need a lot of close-up shots, and that's cool, but close-ups, I want people to see the action, and it's all, I mean, the only time you should really have a really super close-up on somebody's face in a fight scene if the person has something to say or talk. But if you got 2 people fighting, there's no reason for extreme close-up or any closer than when I got the characters right now, which isn't bad, you know. But the camera angles could change to make it better for the action to come across people. So I did make some changes there, and I'm going to continue to make changes as I go along with the project. Probably ask me why I'm doing this. I'm not getting paid to do it. I'm just doing this because I like to do animations, and I like to have fun doing animations. And one of the things I like to do is like tell you folks out there how I'm doing it and why I'm doing it. But the reason why I'm doing this project is because I did the original animation for this about going on a year or so ago, year and some months now, and I always told myself I was gonna come back and finish it. And what I mean by finish it, give it a beginning, middle, and an end. And the part that I showed was like not even really getting even close to the middle, you know, of what I had originally wrote out. What I originally wrote out for the story was it was going to have a beginning where she starts in this secret base and she escapes, and like 5 or 6 years later she gets a call from somebody, and that's basically where the story takes off, you know, basically takes off from where she flies off from her ship or whatever, because she's going to go off and not basically settle a score, but get something, which is a piece of archive stone which she's been collecting for the last 5 years since this happened, since she woke up in this laboratory and escaped with the help of some unknown person, which y'all, you know, find out later. At the time I had no voice actors, and at the time I had no I really had no staff. It was just only me, you know. So I had no voice actors. I did all the voice acting in the first animated film, and what I've done with that since then is I've actually went back and reanimated a bunch of those scenes, made them better, and I haven't showed nobody none of those yet. You know, you're gonna see a big difference when I re-release this again. With the new footage, all the cut scenes and everything, and I think everybody's gonna like it. And I also got a couple of actors, I got a couple of singers who want to do music for me too. So I thought that was awesome. So I think that's a good update to give you all about what I'm doing. And as far as my motion capture suit that I have here beside me right now, I do use it. You know, I can't do all these karate moves, and I don't know anybody that can come to my house and do all these karate moves. So a lot of these martial arts moves, I go and get those from other places. So I'm sorry that I didn't use the mocap suit for that. But stuff like transitions, talking, walking, stuff that I can't find available, I would just use my mocap suit, you know, to do it, because it's just better. You know, I wouldn't say it's faster, but it's better. And it's just how I work, you know. Just because you got a mocap suit just because you got a motion capture suit doesn't mean you can necessarily just do a whole movie with just that one suit. No, you need a lot of animation files. You need people who are willing, got the time to get in the suit to do the acting, and there's a whole lot of other stuff that's involved. So the way I've been working was just taking motion files and mocap files, all types, and from every place. That's been working for me real good. And using Motion Builder to go to iClone is the perfect pipeline for me, because I use that as studio characters. Not that the CC characters aren't bad. You know, now I can get into it and make my own custom clothing for them, but that takes time, and I don't like modeling. So when I find somebody who can model, I'll probably bring them in on this project and have them do special clothes for my people. But until then, I'm just gonna be using Dash stuff and maybe a couple of CC characters or whatever I just find on the net or the web. So as for the rest of this project, it's coming along good, and I got the people who support me. I thank them for supporting me. And it's a lot of more stuff got coming up with this project. I'd like to thank my folks over in iClone Movie Makers Film Group, who I've been sharing this stuff with. And if you'd like to be a part of it, you know, go to the link in the up under there where it says iClone Movie Makers Group, and click on that. You'll see it to my Facebook group, and just sign up and enjoy the community, because they're real supportive of everything I do, and I support everything they do. And it's a place where grown-ups who use iClone and Dash Studio and stuff can come and talk and you know, and have a good time. You know, it's not a bitch spot. You know, we don't bitch and complain there, but we do talk about stuff, and we do talk about serious stuff. You know, what's iClone, what's Real Illusion doing about iClone, what is Real Illusion gonna do, you know, and about animation too. So we talk about a lot of stuff there, and it's geared towards the iClone artist. You know, so come there and check us out. And what else I have to give you about this update? It's the fact that yeah, just stay tuned. I'm gonna try to get more stuff out to you all, and show you some more stuff. But before I go, let me show you all this. Let me get to it.